Have you ever witnessed something that just doesn't seem to make sense? A man in his 60s, not particularly handsome, not trying to impress anyone, yet women notice him, not just once, but repeatedly. Meanwhile, younger men, better looking, more energetic, even more successful, somehow get overlooked. Why does that happen? This isn't coincidence, and it's not really about age. It's about something much deeper, something that simply cannot be faked. And if you truly understand this, you don't have to wait until you're older to become a man women desire. Now pay very close attention. Women don't fall for numbers like age. They respond to the feelings you create inside them. And older men often carry something incredibly rare, an unshakable calm. Not because life has been easy for them, but because they've faced enough to stop panicking over it. And that's where the real difference shows up. Younger men often try to appear attractive. Mature men don't need to try. They just exist as they are, and that presence alone feels powerful. Picture this scenario. Two men text the same woman. The first one waits anxiously for her reply, checking his phone every couple of minutes, overthinking every word he sent. The second one sends the message and goes on with his life. No panic, no expectation, no dependency. Who do you think stands out more? The answer is obvious. Attraction doesn't come from neediness. It comes from calmness. And this is where most men get it wrong. The more you need something, the more you push it away. Let's go deeper. One of the biggest reasons men over 60 seem attractive is because they're no longer trying to prove themselves. And this is crucial. The moment you try to prove your worth, you're silently saying, "I'm not enough." And women can feel that, even if you never say it out loud. On the other hand, a man who is complete within himself doesn't seek validation. He knows who he is, and that certainty creates a magnetic presence that's hard to explain. But here's the important part. You don't need to be older to develop this. You can start right now by understanding one key thing: emotional control. Most men are reactive. A small problem makes them angry. A bit of rejection makes them insecure. A little distance creates panic. But a man who is truly attractive doesn't react impulsively. He observes, he pauses, and within that pause lies power. Because a man who isn't reactive is difficult to control, and that's incredibly appealing. Now notice this. Women often test men, sometimes through cold behavior, sometimes by pulling away, sometimes by asking unusual questions. It's not to bring you down. It's to see whether you're stable or not. And in those small moments, attraction is either built or destroyed. A weak man panics, a strong man remains steady, and women consistently choose stability. Let's go even deeper, into rhythm. Attraction isn't about moving fast, it's about moving at the right pace. Move too fast and you seem needy. Move too slow and you seem uninterested. But a mature man understands rhythm. He knows when to step closer, when to stay silent, and when to give space. And this rhythm creates something powerful: emotional tension. The kind of tension that makes a woman think about you without even realizing it. So why do younger men struggle here? Because they're not comfortable with themselves. They fear silence. They fear losing. They fear not being enough. And because of that, they chase. They give too much attention too quickly. They become too available. They try too hard to be liked. And without realizing it, they lose their own value. Remember this: attraction is not born from lack. It comes from wholeness. Now imagine a man who isn't afraid of losing a woman. He still cares, but he doesn't depend. He stays present, but he doesn't cling. He shows interest, but he doesn't lose himself. What happens then? Women begin to chase him. Why? Because he's different. And here's the paradox. The more you chase, the more you lose. The more you focus on yourself, the more attractive you become. Now we reach the core: male identity. A strong man doesn't lose himself, even when he falls in love. He still has purpose. He still has direction. He still has his own life. He doesn't make a woman the center of his world. And because of that, she wants to be part of his world, not the center of it. Listen carefully. The most attractive man isn't the most perfect one. It's the most stable one. No drama, no inconsistency, No emotional chaos that drains others. He is calm, and in a world full of noise and confusion, calmness feels like luxury. So this isn't about learning how to attract women. It's about becoming a man who cannot be ignored, a man whose presence is felt even in silence, a man who doesn't chase, yet is still desired. Now the question is, will you keep seeking validation, or will you start building strength from within? Write in the comments, "I'm ready to change," because if you truly understand this, you're already operating on a level that 95% of men never reach.